Welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. And it's Friday. We're so excited. It is Friday. So we are having our Flub Up Friday where we're going to mess up and hopefully learn from that. Hopefully we learn from our mistakes. Super important. So I don't know what we want to do today. What do y'all want to see? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. So normally I do skincare. Yesterday we kind of had some fun. Yesterday was a good day. Everybody was talking, and we were talking about the mess ups and the difference between love and glow. And so we got on that. And so that was a lot of fun. Oh, Michelle wants to hear about Boost It. Good morning, Diane, Cindy. Hello, Kari. Yay. So, yeah, normally we go through skincare and then I start the makeup at 11, finish it at 3. I like that. Queen of all beauties. I love it. And so it's going to be a fun day because we are going to mess up. And I mainly do it with the airbrushing to show you, because I know a lot of people think they're airbrushing correctly, and then you make one little tweak and you're like, oh, that makes a difference. So that's kind of what this is for, what this helps us with. And so I really want to do it. All right. I just noticed that I really need some color on my lips. So I'm going to go in. It's a secret, so I'll put that on. La, 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 la. Okay. Did that really make a difference? Really don't know, but makes me feel better. Okay. So yeah, Boost It is pretty amazing. I've been actually mixing it in with my foundation. You can wear it beforehand and we can put it on. Oh, wait, do I have it here? I have it at home, so let me see if I have it here. Which I don't know if I do. And we probably don't talk about Boost It enough. It is a skin enhancer. So it is going to make your kind of boost up the look of your skin. And a lot of people can use the Boost It by itself, or you can use it mixed in with the foundation. When I did it, when we were talking about it before, I used Boost It and then just by itself, and like it just didn't do enough for me. I could definitely tell a difference in my complexion, but now when I'm coming to work and I just airbrush real quick to make sure I don't look like a total hot mess, I put a couple of drops of Boost It in with about 4 drops of my foundation, mix that together, and then I put that on. And so I feel like it helps my skin. It just jazzes it up a little bit more, makes it look a little bit better. So that's what I say. Oh, Cindy's doing another 5K. Good for you, girl. The Flashy Ladies Beauty Club. Very cool. Let's see what else. But yeah, I mean, it makes a big, it makes a difference. With Boost It, you'll notice it makes a difference. I do like it with my foundation. Would I do it every single day? Probably not. But I do like how it kind of boosts the look a little bit more. If I was going for full-fledged, like let's say I was going to an event, I might not do it just because I know that I'm going to put a lot more makeup on. Now, if I was going, out for the day, running errands, just, regular makeup, I probably would. Does that help? Did we lose the echo? Is one thing I want to talk about. Did we lose the echo? Yay! Yay! We fixed it. Okay. Makes me feel better. I was about to throw this system out. All right. I do want to go over some things real quick. I want to go over the concealers because we do have 5 different concealers. And I want, if I can get these off, I want to go over. Yeah. I know everybody was getting used to it. They're like, oh, it's part of it. It's Heather's new thing. I did this before because I want you guys to see the colors and to see how they are on my skin. You can hopefully tell on your skin as well. Carmen on YouTube doesn't hear the echo anymore either. Yay! But I want you guys to see the difference. I feel like I'm really short. Hold on, I'm gonna raise my chair a little bit. Okay. As I destroy everything. All right. So I'm going to put a line on, I'm going to do 3 on this one, 2 on this one, and then I'm going to let it sit for a second, and I'm going to try to blend it in because I want you guys to see how these really do set. So I don't have anything on my face. I just wiped my face. Yay, Dottie! I'm going to do them kind of thick, or not thick, but just where you can see them. The doe foot on here is great as well. I really love it because you can get an exact edge, and then you can also get like a wider line. Now, this is the one that I used to use a lot of because I'm almost out. And this is pretty much my skin color, as you can tell. And this one is a crew. This one is okra. And then this one is my new favorite. And this is the buff. Trying to make it look good. Good morning, Lisa. And you can see that it has more of a pink hue to it, which is going to be more of my color corrector. And then now on this side, this one is tawny. Now this would be my color if I was tanning. Angela says, I'm having an issue with my Graves' disease. My one eye sags really bad. Do you suggest concealer or no concealer? I'm using the eraser like you should. Let's see if it's, I mean, it just depends. I would go ahead and do the concealer or the eraser, whichever one, maybe just airbrush off of it. If it's sagging, I would probably just stick to airbrushing. That would be my take, Angela. And this one is Java. Right there. Okay, so that's all 5 of them. These are our darker ones. And then these are the lighter ones, ecru, okra, and buff. You can tell like this is more of my my actual foundation, my skin shade. This one will work more as a color corrector. And I'm going to put, let's see if I can get a little bit on my hand. I'm going to have to blow it on. Hold on. This is the peach color corrector that I'm about to spray on. And I want you to see the difference. Now, I don't even know if I can do that. I'm spraying way too heavy in one area trying to get the color. So hold on one second. Let me see if I can. I want you to see the color. Okay. So look how, I mean, obviously I sprayed that super wrong, but I want you to see how close that color is. Can y'all see that? So that one color will work similar to a color corrector. That's why I love it underneath my eyes, because it does help with the dark circles, definitely on my lid, because that's going to cover that darkness as well. But it is a concealer, guys. It is a concealer. So just know the difference with that. All right. Does that help you guys see them on skin? It does help see them on like flesh, right? So you can kind of see the true colors shining through. I see your true. We've been singing that in the car a lot. Me and my daughter, because it's on Trolls. All right. So now I'm letting it dry a little bit. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Let me clean this real quick. I'm going to clean my stylus. Okay, good. It does help. It does help. I'm cleaning my stylus. I'm the worst at cleaning the stylus, because if I'm in my bathroom doing my makeup like regular, of course, it's my habit. Like, do your face, bloop, 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 clean the stylus. But when you're doing live chats and you're doing different things, you'll forget. So again, do as I say, not as I do. All right. So I'm letting that dry. And so you saw me put, enough on. This is almost dry. I want to show you, like, if I run my finger through it, like, that is the movement. And that is not a lot. I mean, look at that. Guys, this does not move. Yes, Cindy, it's my favorite too. Nay says, yes, so I'm new. That will help cover freckles and dark circles. So Nay, as far as freckles and dark circles, what you might want to try is the peach color corrector. I will put on the peach color corrector in the 11 o'clock hour. So definitely, well, here, let's do it now. I'll show you real quick, because I don't have anything on my lids, and you can tell how dark my lids are, and I'll do it underneath. I am going to do it the correct way right now. I did about 3 drops of the peach color corrector, and I'm only going to do one side. But my gosh, look at that. Right there, it corrected it. I mean, and now it's just a little bit of a spray, and then I can spray underneath my eyes. And look how that corrected it. I mean, that's just a couple of drops, bam, right there on one eye, and you can see the difference. To me, it's better to get as much coverage. Well, I can't say that. It depends on the look. My everyday like go-to is airbrushed. I mean, from the peach color corrector, Diane uses the peach on her eyes as eyeshadow. But to me, if you're covering freckles and you're covering darkness, the peach color corrector, I feel, would work better than to do concealer, where you might have to do more concealer, and then the concealer is going to give you a lot of coverage, and you might have that makeup look. So it just depends on what you're wanting. Debbie says, I had to get up early Thursday, as I had an appointment at 7. So I put my makeup on, went about my day. Well, ended in the ER with our guy last night. We're leaving there around 1:10 last night. I was exhausted, walked by a mirror on my way out and thought, dang, my makeup still looks good after 16 hours. Well, Debbie, you put it to the test. That is crazy. I'm so sorry you had to go to the ER, but the makeup's amazing. And it's really cool when you, not on purpose, put it to the test. Oh yeah, Jennifer says, I always forget what the purple color corrector is for. Can you use it and show us how you would use it? Yes. Hi, Danica. Michelle, you would put it on before the foundation. I can't even say that. Any coverage that you're wanting, you're pretty much going to do beforehand. So if it's, like a color corrector, a concealer, if you're covering imperfections, if you're covering freckles, if you're covering wrinkles and crinkles, you're probably going to do that beforehand. A lot of times I'll do my contouring and my highlight before my makeup. But as far as coverage, you want to make sure that it's going to go on first, because you're starting that coverage. You're not covering it 100%, but you're starting that coverage, okay? All right, so now, see, look at that. I mean, that, guys, does not move. So if I wanted to move that, like if I was blending it under my eyes, I mean, you can see me, I'm having to pull on my face. Like, it's a lot. So make sure the concealers do not allow for a lot of movement. That's, hey, Sabrina, that's what makes them great. Because one, you're not going to put them on like this. But two, if I was doing it on my eye, if I was putting them on both eyes, I would do this. I don't know where my brush is, so I'm just going to do it with my hand and start blending it immediately. But this will be good to show you the difference. So one side I've used the peach color corrector. On the other side, I've used a concealer. See that? You can see the difference, right? I'm going to close my eyes so you can see. So this one has the peach color corrector, took care of it, has a more natural look, whereas this one also took care of it, but it has a little more coverage. It has a little more coverage look to it. Does that make sense? Angela says, one of the guys at work told me there was something different about me, but they didn't even know that I was airbrushed all week. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, poor thing. So my mouth is covered with a, oh no. Wow. Yeah, I actually took a picture of me wearing Tame, and it's one of our lip stains, and I went to the dentist, and it never moved. Had the same look. All right, so yeah, you can tell the difference, guys. Peach color corrector, regular concealer, but the one that acts as a color corrector. So this one, super natural, takes care of it. I mean, I'm super happy with that coverage. This also gives me the coverage. Also, corrects the concealer. Jennifer says the concealer makes it bright. But the one thing, like if you have eyelids that maybe don't like to keep the eyeshadow on, then the concealers are going to be great for you. Man, these do not want to move. Our concealers are the bomb. The peach color corrector looks more like, it looks more natural. Like I got some, it evens it out and it takes care of the problem, but doesn't look like makeup to me, right? All right. So let's go in here, and then I'm going to do, hey, Muzi. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Oh, thank you, Sabrina. All right, so let's go in here. Your main, the main ones that you're going to use are on color correctors are the peach and the green. They are going to take care of those issues. Green is going to take care of redness, okay? That is the green. But you will never spray it on to look like that. All right? If you look like the Wicked Witch of the West, you're spraying too much, okay? I'm pretty good. I'm drying it. All right, so now I can go in. This is the green color corrector. If I go in and use that to cover the redness, because we did one on color correctors, guys, look at the color wheel. Look at a color wheel, and whatever your issues are, you're using the opposite one. So I'm now using this for, still have some concealer right there. For my redness. Green is going to help with redness. So I can go in and color correct, but you cannot see any green. That is how light you are going to be spraying. Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, good, Karen. Okay, I'll have to look for it. Karen did red lips last night before taking off her makeup, because that's our goal, is every day before you take off your makeup, we're going to do something different, whether it's a red lip, whether it's a smokier eye, whether it's contour and highlight, whatever that case may be. So we have more people on our live chat. So there must not be an echo because it's not annoying everybody anymore. All right, this is the yellow. Okay. Again, you are not wanting to see this. Like, I don't want to look yellow, right? So again, if I'm spraying this, you're going to spray it light. Now, yellow is going to help if you have any like bruising or not that we would do this, but if you had any work done, if you had some injections and you needed to cover some bruises, you can use the yellow. And the color correctors, guys, hello, Rochelle. You can message me pictures or email me at heather@luminessbeauty.com. But you're not, with the yellow, you're only going to hit the places that you need, kind of blend it out, and then move on. The purple, will help brighten the skin. So if you have yellow in your skin, or it can help brighten the look, okay? So here's the purple. I don't have enough in there, I don't think. Let me do this real quick. Just a little bit more. Thank you, Muzi. So here's the purple. So if you have a yellow undertone, oh, Rochelle uses the yellow under her eyes because her darker circles or under eyes are more of a purple hue. So the yellow is going to brighten up her skin. So the opposite is true for the purple. If you have more yellow in your skin, you're going to use the purple. So you don't want it to look like the color correcting color, but you want, because you're still going to spray light, you're still going to spray just in those areas. You're also going to make passes. You're not going to concentrate, even though like I'm doing under eyes. If you're only doing your under eyes, make a pass, let it breathe for a second. Make a pass, and let it breathe. You don't want to do a lot of coverage all at one time or all in one area. Does that make sense? Jessica says, hey, Heather, just getting started and loving this stuff. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. All right, I'm cleaning my stylus out. I'm gonna let that sit because I have about 4 different color correctors in there. Now I'm gonna take another wipe and wipe my face. And then I'll come back at 11 and we'll start our Flub Up Friday. All right. There we go. Okay, color corrector's off. All right, guys, I will see you back here in 30 minutes, about 30 minutes. So we'll be back at 11. We're going to start the makeup. Again, we're messing up. So think of things that maybe you do and you're like, Heather, I had this issue. What did I do? If it looks too thick or it's tacky or it's sticky. We're going to talk about that and how you can change that as well. So, all right, guys, I will see you very soon. You guys have an amazing Friday. Remember, today it's 10, 11, and 2:30. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.